right, Coach. Welcome back to the Coach John McCullough Show. Got the conference season started this past week, and with excitement, Oklahoma City comes in and big overtime victory for the Lady Bison.
It was. Playing Oklahoma City, I think they were ranked 8th coming into the game. We were ranked 3rd, so you have two of the kind of the preseason picks to maybe win the SAC conference playing each other early in December in the first opener of conference, and it was what it was advertised. It came down to the wire. I think both teams played hard, and fortunately we came out with the win. So it was a good first win for us. It kind of gives you a little confidence, making sure that we can go maybe into the Christmas break undefeated in conference play at least. But I was really proud of our kids because we haven't been playing as tough as I think we need to be playing, and to win that game, I think we developed some of the toughness that we're trying to get to.
And so in that game, the Lady Bison had like about a 7-point lead in this first half, and then here comes OCU like they always do with a run,
Yeah.
and just tough to
Just kept going in flows. I mean, we get a nice lead, they come back, and I think the second half we got a nice lead and let them back in the game, and even in the overtime, they went out to a 4-point lead, and after a timeout, we kind of settled down, and they really collectively said, okay, we need to start playing like we need to play if we want to win this game. And they made just play after play. They rebounded, they got to the free throw line, made some free throws, and had some good defensive stops.
Did you record that timeout speech?
I don't know what I said. They just made plays.
Yeah, and then follow that tough game up with the home game against Mid-America Christian. The score indicates that it was a blowout, but Mid-America Christian has improved a little bit too.
They have. I mean, it was a good chance. We got a chance to play all of our players, especially in the second half. And going into that game, we really wanted to make sure we didn't have any distractions, that we go out there in a business-like manner and just play one possession and not let or give Mid-American any chance to have hope in this game. And I thought we did a good job in the first half. Second half, it just was kind of neutral because of, I think, we were playing kids that hadn't played that much and they needed some playing time. But Mid-American, is much improved. They have some players that can post up. I mean, they have some good shooters. So, again, it was a good home win for us, and I thought we took another step towards that team toughness. I mean, not letting distractions get in the way of a team that maybe not be in the top half of our conference.
And then another mental test too last night, the double overtime victory over Langston. Talk about that one.
It was what we expected. We had a good game here, and that was a 2-point win for us. And that environment at Langston was a great crowd. I mean, they do a great job of organizing the game and just enthusiasm in the gym, and it was competitive. They had a player named Jackson on that team, scored 41 against us. I mean, she was just making shots that we couldn't defend. Jump shots, but we started out slowly, and then we just hung in there. We really didn't get any significant lead in the first half, if we had much of a lead at all. But we just chipped away from 9 points down to 4 and 5, and the second half I think we just started gradually getting better and getting more solid with our stops and execution of our offense. So, going into a double overtime, it was fun that you win a game like that. But again, I think we took another step on the road. That toughness, taking care of business type of mentality that we need to keep building on.
Yeah. And you got a big game from Val and from Gabby, and we've seen flashes of what we expect from those two players through the season so far. But they really stepped up last night.
They did. I mean, Val has worked so hard. I mean, daily about shooting, and it pays off. It's not a surprise. She works for what she gets, and Gabby's kind of been feeling her way through, and we really haven't seen the real Gabby. I think last night was the first glimpse that we've seen of the girl we originally thought would be more of an impact than she is. She played big. I mean, she rebounded well. She defended well, and that's one of the first games where she logged a lot of minutes because her conditioning has been a problem. And maybe it was the atmosphere of the game. I'm not sure what it was, but it's good to see them step up, play like they're capable of playing. When Taj didn't have a complete game, but 9 assists, 17 points. She helped other people get open. I thought Ashley Harrell was she's just been so key for us. I think she's been our best player consistently throughout the season. And, you know, with the play of Jessi and Jamie, they're playing their best basketball.
And now we've got St. Gregory's on the horizon Thursday, and the Shawnee Showdown. They always give us their best shots.
They do. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's a rivalry. It's fun. They look forward to this game. They get T-shirts printed up for this game, and it's kind of like the Mid-American game. We handled them pretty good last year, and we just don't want any letdowns. I mean, this is the time of the year we're getting close to finals. There's a lot of distractions away from the court that we just have to be mature about and grown up and take this thing in a business-like manner. If we want to be a good team, we got to win these type of games on the road.
Now, coming to the new segment of the program, we're going to start featuring one player a week, and we're going to start with the seniors. And this week we're going to look at Jessi Donnel, who's been here 4 years, has started half the games for us this year. Talk about what Jessi brings to the program. You know,
Jessi's just gradually improved. She's a confidence player, and I think she's been struggling a little bit in her career with who she is as a player. And I think her approach this year has been tremendous as a senior. She's just letting it go and playing hard, and I'm not worried about her fouling out. I just want her to be aggressive, rebound. And she is a good defender. She's long, she blocks shots, she gets deflections, she tries hard. You know, she's a fair post player, but she's a really good jump shooter, and that's the shot she's getting in games right now. So her play is the reason why we're here. She's a very integral part of what we're doing right now.
All right. And, you know, a good presence there in the lane as well. I mean, you mentioned that, blocking shots, but changing some shots too, changing some approaches.
Yeah, I mean, she's a great communicator, which is important in defense, especially at that position, because she's kind of the anchor of the defense. And, you know, she's also helping with Gabby and Sam come along about understanding plays and where to be in this position. So not only is she playing hard and I think playing well, but she's being a leader and helping the other players that are new benefit or be a part of the team also. So, I mean, I love Jessi. She's just been a great player for us. She's a wonderful person, and she gets it done in the classroom.
All right. Coach, thanks a lot. Another show under the belt.
Thank you, Ray.